let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Hello, it's Andy Graham of HoboTraveler.com. I'm in, let's see, I'm in the Anker Apartments in Oslo. Let's see, what is it? Oslo, Norway. I just woke up. It's 5:01 and it's 11:07 p.m. in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where I came from. So, you know, basically 11 o'clock in the morning in Indiana, I'm awake, right? I was very lucky to sleep till 5 o'clock. But, you know, it's been a long time since I lived in such a, I don't know what the right word for this is, a complete disorganized situation. It's always amazing to me that this is considered the most expensive city on the planet, and you know, it is, and you know, basically but the price I have to pay to come here is I have to sacrifice all, in a way, human decencies. Okay, I'm actually down on the couch right now, which is probably the most comfortable place in the room. My dorm has it's $32 a night to sleep in a bed with. I have to rent the sheets, and the bad part is there's not even close to enough lockers here in this thing. I'll go show them to you right now. It's like living in a gymnasium. There's 24 people in my dorm, and as far as I can tell, there's almost 8 dorms here. Of course, they got different numbers in each one. A really good hostel has a locker for every single person, and I'm going to show you every single locker in this place. Of course, they all got locks on them. That's it. So really, that's it. But you got over 200 or 300 people in here, and this is the locker situation. So the first requirement of any kind of hotel is for security, and they made me pay. They got security out the wazoo here for them. I have to have a key locker to get into everything. The kitchen's closed now, so if I wanted to get up, I got to get up tomorrow. I got to get up tomorrow and get on a plane to go to Ryanair with Ryanair. So I got to be down at I have to actually walk at 3 o'clock in the morning to a city of Oslo, 600,000 people, with all my gear, because a taxi would cost me $40. Then the bus is going to cost me $30. So my plane costs $30, but then the train is, the bus to the plane is going to cost me like $30. If I wanted to take a taxi down there, it's going to take me another $40. So you got $70 to get to a $30 plane trip. So these are the convoluted problems you have as traveling Europe. It's kind of funny. I mean, you know, it's a comedy of errors in a way. The lockers, if I use them, are at least, oh man, we're talking walking 40 yards or 50 yards to get to the locker. So there's nothing convenient about the lockers. Now, I am in a gymnasium, so it's a big white gymnasium, and I'm required to basically trust that 240 people that are living in this apartment building, or hostel really, are to be trusted. I'm just watching. There's somebody leaving here. So tomorrow night, if I want to stay in the hostel at all, I really need to wake up I need to sleep in the airport. Okay, it'd be much more comfortable than here, because I was trying to tell you, I was selling a thing. The only way I can see upstairs is because I have what to call a little key thing. So I'm basically trying to, with 24 people in the room, snoring away, trying to get up out of bed and see what I have. I'm going to have to pack up in the middle of a very dark dorm. So I have this little light thing. That's it. Okay. So it requires you to be very, very organized, or you have to be very compartmentalized. That means that everything's got to be in thing. But in a way, a lot of people consider themselves savvy. By the less they carry, the less they have to watch, right? So that's the system there. If you have nothing to to be robbed and nothing to be stolen. Then, but basically, you know, these are a bunch of kids that are, for the most part, their situational awareness is zero, and they have no idea. But every time I've ever been in Europe, these dorms have gotten robbed. I mean, everywhere I go, they get robbed. If you stay longer than about, if you stay a week in one of these dorm places, you almost always hear of theft. This is one of the least cozy dorms, hotels I've ever been in my life. Of course, you know, but there's got to be at least 300. I don't know. There's a lot of people here. My dorm's got 24 people in it, and there's 3 of those right in a row, so that's 75 there. But there's 4 aisles, 4 things with that. What is the solution? The solution is just to accept that you're never going to get what you want. Now, they have free lockers here, but there's none of them available because they only have about 20 for 300 people. And security-wise, they made me pay a deposit for the sheets, so obviously they don't trust me, but I'm supposed to trust everybody, the 240 people, right? So, generally, people are honest. That's the thing, and most people that come to Norway, but Norway's got a lot of gypsies and things like that hanging out in the streets, so I don't know. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to, I'm hoping that I can sleep in the airport. We were trying to find out yesterday whether I could sleep in the Riga airport to catch my Ryanair flight, because I would rather just go there at 7 o'clock at night and just hang out, sleep on the floor there, than actually sleep here, than try to, I don't know, put all this stuff together in the middle of the night, and then it's just the least comfortable situation in the world. But the great part is I get into Zadar, Croatia tomorrow, 2 days or what, without in the morning. So I'm going to get there, you know, my plane leaves at 6:40. I'll get there at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm trying to find what they call like a Boise room or something, where you actually live in a person's house. And so I'm going to have to work my way to the I'll have to work my way to the, what do you call it, the bus station, and then try to find one of these ladies, because there's ladies or people that come to the bus stations to meet you, then try to rent their room in their thing. But I'm going downhill, right? This is obviously the most expensive city on the planet, and I'm really grateful. It's really small. So my friend Bjorn that I met in Manila, Philippines, 10 years ago, is showing me around, and it's a great tour. On the other side is the cost of this tour is a complete disorganization, and I'm one of the most organized travelers on the planet. But can you imagine your kids up there in the dorm? They're basically just hilarious up there. It's not what I want. Now I'm going to quickly try to suss this all out and try to show you how to live in a dorm. I should have got a lower bunk, because then I could put all my bags underneath the thing. But they basically assigned me a bunk and didn't give me. That's the problem with a reservation, is you almost have to take what they give you, and that's why I don't get reservations normally. I did here, and they say that, you know, they say the whole thing's completely full, which and really, even if I wanted to stay longer, I can't, probably, because I'd have to get another reservation. Bottom line, I don't have any desire to stay here longer. I want to go to some cheap little small town in the middle of nowhere and live in the local culture. And that's how I travel. That's how I enjoy life. So I'm going to go to Zadar, and then I probably work. If the worst case scenario, I'll get on a bus after I get off the plane and leave 50 miles and go out to the countryside where you escape the tourism, because at the bottom line, tourism's no fun. But I'm in the world's most expensive city, and the price I pay is to have hair like that. Thank you.